Welcome to the 11th meeting of the Honolulu Liquor Commission. When addressing the commission, please remember to state and spell your name clearly and to speak into the microphone. We have some minutes to approve. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to approve the regular and executive session minutes for the meetings of March 7th, 2024, April 4th, 2024, and July 18th, 2024, as previously circulated.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the 9/19/24, the minutes of the 32nd on 3/7/24/36 at 4/4/24 and the second on 7/18/24 minutes. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I vote aye. The minutes are adopted. Let's see. Calling agenda item number 1. Application number 24-0079 from Kailua Lodge number 2230 of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks of the United States of America. And as a disclosure, I am a member of the Elks, but of the Waikiki Lodge. And it will not affect my ability to make a decision.
Good afternoon, Chair, Vice Chair, members of the Commission, Ms. Anna Harai. Present to my right is Authorized Agent, Mr. Robert Hernandez, last name spelled with an H. We have no changes to the investigative report.
That's right.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This application has received 0 written protests, 0 letters in support. Applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And for the record, a summary of the July 25th preliminary hearing testimony was provided to Commissioner Hune prior to the public hearing.
Hey, Commissioners, any questions? Members of the public. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, are there any members of the public that would like to testify for or against this application? Okay, seeing none. Commissioners, any questions?
Motion to approve application number 24-00079.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-000079. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 2, application number 24-00520 from San Paolo Pizzeria LLC.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Jessica Rich for San Paolo Pizzeria. That's JESSICA-RICH.
Mr. Wright.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This application has received 0 written protests, 0 letters in support. Applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And for the record, a summary of the July 25th preliminary hearing testimony was provided to Commissioner Hune prior to the public hearing.
All right. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to testify either for or against this application? Okay, seeing none, Commissioners.
I have some questions. Motion to approve application number 24-00520.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-00520. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 3, application number 24-00890 Lanterns Restaurant and Tavern LLC. Hello.
Good afternoon, Chairman, Vice Chair, members of the Commission, Ms. Anna Harai. Naomi Cole on behalf of the applicant. Present to my right is one of the owners, Mr. Wayne Hirakawa. We have no changes to the investigative.
Ms. Sarai.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This matter was rescheduled from the September 12th meeting due to lack of quorum. This public hearing kept open. This application has received 0 written protests, 0 letters in support. Applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And for the record, a summary of the July 18th preliminary hearing testimony was provided to Commissioner Hune prior to the public hearing.
Is there anyone that wishes to testify either for or against this application? Seeing none, Commissioners, any questions? None.
Motion to approve application number 24-00890.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-00890. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is
Thank you.
approved.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Okay, agenda item number 4, application number 24-00926, Fuji Japanese Restaurant Inc.
Let's continue.
Right.
Yeah, so, thank you, Chair and Commissioners. If you will, move to continue this matter to the October tenth meeting, public hearing kept open. The applicant, I believe, has, experienced mail-out problems that they hope to cure at that time.
Do we need a motion or we just?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
I can. You do.
Okay.
Motion excuse me, motion for application number 24-00926 to continue to,
October tenth.
October 10th, 2024 with the public hearing kept open.
second. Been moved and seconded to continue application number 24-00926 to 10/10/24 and the public hearing kept open. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The continuation is approved. Okay. Let's see, if there's anyone who wishes to provide testimony on agenda items number 5 through 35, you may do so now or wait until the agenda item is called. Okay, seeing none. Calling agenda item number 5, applications number 25-00598-1 to 25-00598-75, A2J Hawaii LLC.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Christina Ohira, appearing on behalf of the applicant. And to my right is Anthony Jones. He's one of the owners. Last name is spelled Jone. We have no changes or corrections to the investigative report.
Okay, and so we have, are you taking advantage of the monthly?
Yes,
That's good. On the other hand, we've had reports that the submission of less than 6 weeks prior is really kind of impinging on operations here. So we really want you guys to get those in a timely fashion.
yeah, understood.
Commissioners, questions?
None. Motion to approve application numbers 25-00598-1 to 25-00598-75 inclusive.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve applications number 25-00598-1 to 25-00598-75 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
So her should.
Yeah.
Oh, I
We'll
think,
call out of order agenda item number, oh, I'm sorry, did you?
oh, sorry, I think it's to 76, or at least on mine. Sorry, I don't know if it really matters, but just.
Let me see. We'll redo that one. That's 75. I have 7-6 in the actual agenda. Our
Okay.
memo is. off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
apologize for that error.
I will restate. Motion to approve application numbers 25-00598-1 to 25-00598-76 inclusive.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve applications number 25-00598-1 to 25-00598-76 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Okay,
Thanks for catching that.
and then I think item 17, is that yours?
That is also mine, but I was gonna go out and speak to the client. so
Oh, okay,
we'll wait.
all right,
Thank
okay.
you so much, though.
Thank you. Okay, calling agenda item number 6, application number 25-00613, Free Spirits LLC. Hello.
Good afternoon, Commissioners and Chair. Matthew Choi, Manager for Free Spirits. No changes to the investigative report. This is for the Pride Palhana at International Marketplace.
I guess I should make a disclosure that I'm working closely with the one of your sponsoring organizations, but that will not affect my decision in this matter. And this is a beer garden in the international marketplace.
Correct. It's gonna be where they do the hula show. So they won't have the hula show that night and we'll replace that footprint.
So do you know if the hula show has a event scheduled already that night, or are they, or is it an empty night that they're not running an event? Because I think we've provided licenses for them during their events, and you know what I mean? If it's a license for them, then they would need to have to do something, if you know offhand.
I was told by International Marketplace that the hula show doesn't have a license at an event that night.
Okay,
So we could use their space.
that's fine. Okay. I have no other questions.
Good question.
Good catch.
Motion to approve application number 25-00613.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-00613. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. And we can call out of order if you there to do agenda item number 18. Hold on, I gotta look at that. Yeah. Request number 25-00615, Free Spirits LLC.
Good afternoon, Commissioner and Chair. Matthew Choi, Manager for Free Spirits. This is to request a map change for the Swap Meet 45th anniversary event. It's currently held in front of the volcano statue, but they're gonna start construction in that area, so they're moving it to that section 8B and 9B. But it'll
Hold on a
operate the
second,
same
we
way.
have to like
Close down.
readjust our vision of what's going on here.
Question I guess I have is, so you currently, for that specific date, right, you currently have something that would be where the old area is, but this is just moving your
Correct,
current thing to the new space that they're going to have and use.
correct.
And so currently, is it, okay, so it's currently only on those 2 days?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if they're planning to like leave it there permanently? If you know, Ben? If
they
you
are-
don't, that,
they're-
it's not gonna change my answer for
It's only
your,
gonna stay there the next 2 months, and that's the end of the swap meet celebration.
Okay.
And eventually they're gonna move that whole area of the swap meet down to the lower level lot.
Okay.
Where that'll be the temporary home of the swap meet.
Okay. I have no other questions. Okay.
Yes. No, it's okay.
Motion to approve request number 25-00615.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00615. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you.
All right. Turning to agenda item number 7, applications number 25-00627-1, 25-00672-57, Kahala Senior Living Community.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission, Ms. Uriah, Robert Uyoka on behalf of Kahala Nui. Present to my right, Mr. Craig Courts, he's the president and CEO. This is for an extension of an existing special nonprofit liquor license. We've been operating based on the special nonprofit since August 2022. We do have a pending club liquor license application scheduled for a preliminary next week. We appreciate.
Good.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate, the members appreciate a special liquor license. We've had no issues. The members use it for meeting rooms, for a restaurant and for special events. So it is, it's been very helpful to have a special liquor license during this period.
Nice. I occasionally go there just as a disclosure, but lots of people do. It's good facilities. I'm glad that hopefully we'll get your other request
To the finish line.
licenses completed.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Oh, I have no-
Motion to approve application numbers 25-00672-1 to 25-00672-57 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve applications number 25-00672-1 to 25-00672-57 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Would
Thank
you
you
like
so
to
much.
do your others?
Yes, please. That'd be
Okay.
wonderful.
Calling agenda item number 11. Now, hold on. Like swoosh around. Agenda, application number 25-00617, Aroma Cafe Inc. If you
Yep.
Give us a moment to slide over to that request.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission, Robert Uyoka on behalf of Aroma Cafe, present to my right, Mr. Jonathan Rotman, he is the president and owner. This is for an extension of the catering liquor license application. We do have, we've been operating with the catering since June 2024. We do have a pending restaurant liquor license application. So filed in May 2024.
Hold on. At least I'm still trying to find it there, but if you guys have it.
Motion to approve application number 25-00617.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-00617. Nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you so much.
All right, calling agenda item number 19 out of order. Request number 25-00686. Hobo Enterprises LLC. All right,
Good afternoon, Robert Uyoka on behalf of Yaya's Chop House. This is a request to withdraw a previously approved catering liquor license application. It was approved last week or a couple weeks ago. And what happened in this one is, I have to admit, it's after the catering liquor license was approved, I realized that the underlying restaurant license was a standard, wasn't a music and dancing. And we fully intend to have music and dancing at the Vintage Cave in Ala Moana. So I was that supervising investigator Daniel Satano apologized for it, and I did tell them we're filing a special. So we did file a special, and he was good enough to have it on the agenda next week, and I really appreciate it. Giving our October 3rd opening date. So this request is to, number one, withdraw the approved catering liquor license, and also to apply the $1,350 to the special liquor license application fee.
okay. Have a couple of notes on this. Ms. Ryan, did you have comments or?
Yes, with respect to the second request, the reallocation. Our recommendation is that the commission not approve this. We are happy to refund the entire amount to Mr. Uyoka. The problem is that there are two different entities involved, and budget protocols prohibit us from just reallocating from one entity to another, but we'll be more than happy to refund the entire amount directly to Mr. Uyoka, and then he can apply it.
You can apply this.
Yes.
So,
I completely fine with that. If I could withdraw my request to apply it to the special and just have it refunded is fine with us.
can we amend the agenda to do a refund here, or do we have?
I don't, I think that request, the refund request is actually is before us. It was just if the preference was to do the reallocation. I don't think we need approval to do the refund.
Okay.
So he withdraws the second one,
Right.
Yeah.
So we don't need a motion.
just to withdraw the catering application. That came before you at a hearing, so that's why it's back before you for action.
There's a motion to withdraw request number 25.
Yeah.
That one?
So
Catering.
The,
So
the
that-
the second
application
part.
number
we would end up
25.
having to make a motion to approve the approve the request number one. And that approve Mr. Uyoka's withdrawal of request number two. Right,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
so I can
Yeah,
motion,
you
so.
did well.
Request, motion is going for request number 25-00686 is to approve the withdrawal of the catering application, but deny the request for the refund.
I believe he.
Oh, sorry,
He
for the
wanted to
transfer.
withdraw
Sorry.
that request.
Withdraw and approve Mr. Uyoka's withdrawal of request number two.
Great.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00686 as amended. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved as amended.
Thank you for your patience.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay. It's not gonna say like all correctly. Then let's do that.
I barely do it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, very good.
You had it.
Calling agenda item number 8, application number 23-00771. Avi Hawaiian Grill.
Good afternoon, Chair, Commissioners. Devin Akoba here representing OV Hawaiian Grill LP. To my right is Mr. Kazu Kato, Kato. He is the general manager for OV Hawaiian Grill. We have no changes or adjustments to the report. So I realize you have to go back up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
some of these are, because we
Jumping around.
got it from Drew.
So I just want to make confirmation on the record that it says from Eva Hawaiian Grill LP, but doing business as Eva Korean Grill, correct?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
because it's
yeah.
two words in there. I just want to make sure I got it
They're
correct.
changing names and
Yeah.
this one, okay. we
Okay.
gotta change it. Yeah,
Korean
VA,
Yeah.
yeah, so,
There
sorry,
you
I
go. Nope,
apologize. I went with the LP at first.
you're all good.
I see it bolded here.
That was my only confirmation. Thank you.
No
I have
problem.
nothing.
Thank you for doing that.
That's it. Motion to approve application number 23-00771.
Second.
So moved and seconded to approve application number 23-00771. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Nice to meet the new commissioner.
Calling agenda item number 7, application number 24-00433, K&J Gas Station Corporation.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'm Min Young Woo on behalf of K&J Gas Station Corporation. On my right is Manager Nicholas Garber. No corrections to the investigative report.
Commissioners, any questions? I think I see the red line. That's weird.
Very faint, yeah. Yes, I would say that, because this is a preliminary hearing, when we get to the public hearing, if you can work with our administration to make sure the map has a little bit more detailed red line of the licensed space for us. Thank you. That's my only comments.
Motion to approve application number 24-00433.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-00433. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none. I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 10, application number 24-01546, Kaka'ako Spirits LLC.
Good afternoon, Chair, members of the Commission, Greg Michelle, authorized agent of on behalf of the applicant. We go receive investigators' funds report and no changes there too.
That's some good red line.
Yes, solid.
Solid red lines.
Right.
I have nothing.
I have no questions.
Motion to approve application number 24-01546.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-01546. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling agenda item number 12, request number 25-01585, Lotus Spirits LLC. Hello, gentlemen. How are we doing?
We're back.
All right.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
So much help from Daniel. All right, Roberto Viernes, managing member. My left is Randall. KUBA.
Okay, let's see. So I guess from, are we all good with the changes made? There's Sato, you wanna?
There was a lot.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Now, all of the shuffling we have to do is because this is in between all of these items that we have.
Jumping around.
Jump around.
To accommodate the presenters.
Thank you.
Supervising Investigator Daniel Sato. So, Mr. Roberto did address majority of all the issues that we had. On the supplemental investigative report, it details out on the first page or what the primary concerns were as far as the way that the liquor products were going to be handled, stored, and delivered. For the most part, upon discussions with working with Lotus Spirits, they did retract the whole delivery aspect from the wholesale solutions aspect. So that's one concern addressed. Also that the other main concern was the unexplained or mysterious disappearance of liquor was another one, which was removed from the agreement. And the last one was the licensee would have to establish the evidence of the loss and prove it to the warehouse people, which was also removed. So attaching this supplemental report dated today, which is all the issues that were addressed. And on top of that, also additional information as far as what Lotus Spirits has done so far.
You're satisfied that they've met all of the requirements.
Based on the draft, and it'll be contingent upon hopefully receiving the executed copy to which
That's right. It's not executed.
they will be providing after.
Questions? It's only one question. How would you be securing your inventory?
So the room is secured, so there's a security door with a lock. Excuse me, and then there's also a security bay door with another gate behind it, so it's fully secured.
Okay, thank you.
Question. Motion to approve request number 25-01585.
Second. Yeah.
Is it different? Is it different number?
No.
585?
Yeah, this.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-01585. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is.
Thanks for working with us.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You have the next item.
All
You
right,
have the next item.
oh,
You have number 13 also.
number 13.
Yep.
Agenda item number 13, request number 24-01640 Lotus Spirits LLC.
Mhm.
Transfer.
Yeah, it's the owner, the transfer of membership.
State your names for the record.
Yeah.
We're on a separate
Oh,
request.
sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
On my right is Roberto Viernes, with ROB. Excuse me, ROBERTOVIERNES. And mine is Randall Kuba, RANDALLKUBA, Lotus Spirits.
It's for the transfer of ownership interests.
No, I.
Do you have a question? Do you have anything you want to add, Mr. Sal?
Motion to approve request number 24-01640.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01640. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is. Right, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners. Thank you. Thank you, Dan.
Calling agenda item number 14, request number 25-0032, Advanced Fresh Concepts Food Service Corp. Hello.
Good afternoon, Chair, Vice Chair, and Commissioners. Robin Melcher on behalf of the applicant. And we're here for a request to permanently increase its licensed premises. And I just wanted to note that the zoning clearance has been provided.
So this is the new baseline. We're sure this is the floor plan.
Yeah,
Okay.
after how many years? Yes. And this, I believe, is now there will be the true floor plan for the restaurant portion of the crouching line.
So I was like looking through the report they've done for the years that they were there to redo this. It looks like they've done a very good job in redoing it. So let's work with our administration to get the floor plan to work out and be the same
Yes.
as we move forward. Okay. I have no other questions.
Motion to approve request number 25-00032.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00032. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 15, request number 25-00529, Wine and Dine LLC. Hello.
Good afternoon, James Mansell, JMESMANSCLL, member of Wine and Dine, DBA Fromage Grill, asking for extension of premise temporary extension of premise for Oktoberfest.
Well, the increase, that's into the parking lot?
Yeah, they're closing the parking lots down and
Okay.
closing the streets down.
Okay,
So last year they did it and they closed it down in such a way that they couldn't get into our, into our, us and saying, so they said they'd open that up and extend it if we need to extend, supplying barriers and everything.
okay. Just wanted to make sure I was reading the
Yeah.
floor plan correctly, that it's into the parking lot. Okay. I have no other questions.
Motion to approve request number 25-00529.
Second. And moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00529. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Calling agenda item number 16, request number 25-00659, Full Circle Sellers LLC.
All right, thank you, Commissioners. Pablo Skirto, owner and operator of Full Circle Sellers. Requesting to renew my license past the deadline.
Any explanation on what happened here?
Yeah, my wife's had some fairly serious health issues, and
Sorry.
as you probably know, owning and operating a small business is taxing enough, so I was prepared to walk away from it, but she's got some pretty good treatment underway, and I have somebody interested in working with me and making life easier, so I decided to try to give it a go with your blessing, so.
You make a motion to approve request number 25-00659.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00659. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved. Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Calling agenda item number 17, request number 25-00673, HH Pacific Beach LP.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Christina Uhira on behalf of the applicant. And to my right is Jason Kayatani, the Food and Beverage Director of the Alohilani Hotel. His last name is spelled Kayatani.
Correct.
Before you continue, Ms. O'Hara, I'll make a disclosure that the ILWU does represent the members that work at Alohilani and at the Swell Bar, and I am not their direct representative, but that will not give me an ability to be impartial in deciding on this matter.
Thank you. We have no, sorry, I was gonna say we have no changes to the investigative report, but I realize this is a request. So you have our letter, I think, in the packet
Yeah.
and the recipes.
Beautiful drinks that have pictures and the whole thing.
Clever name.
Sales
and
marketing. Yes, and we provided both the, make it in front of you recipe and the batch recipe, so you can see them both. All this, the bartenders are trained to do both, so if somebody says make it in front of me, it'll be made in front of them. And yeah, and we're here to entertain any questions you might have.
So I don't have any questions, but I will say, I do thank you for, when you look at the time you're gonna keep it, you're looking at not keeping it longer than 48 hours, I think, which was 2 days, and we greatly appreciate that. We don't want things, I know you stated in your letter that it's alcoholic and it might not go bad, but it is always safer to be safe with the amount of batching you may be doing with the large volumes of people. So we do appreciate that.
You're gonna feel compelled to try any of these.
The marketing names got you.
Yes, it's delicious.
No question.
I have no questions either.
No question.
Motion to approve request number 25-00673.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00673. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you.
Okay. Calling agenda item number 20, request number 25-00705, Roshin Sato on behalf of IES.
Again, Commissioner, Chair of Commissioners, Ignacio, authorized agent appearing on behalf of the requesting party.
We should slide down to the right one.
Yep.
Second.
When was it last?
Previous.
For which,
In
location?
And this is,
the Aloud, Mexico?
Cola Texco, I believe
Oh,
since
voluntary
August,
820.
yeah,
August 23rd, 2023,
June 20.
June 30th, 2024.
Yeah.
Motion to approve request number 25-00705.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00705. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved. Calling agenda item number 21, request number 25-00707. Rush, well, not Rush, on behalf of IS Retail LLC.
Let's see, is this number 21?
Number
21.
21.
Yeah, okay. This one, Aloha Mamacita, I believe, I thought, I might have said.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This has not been one of my better efforts at the hearings. But
Okay.
yeah, I neglected to, change the, the licensing name.
This is the former site of Dining Greek Mediterranean cuisine.
Yep.
So this one expired back in June 30th, 2007, correct?
Correct,
Oh.
Commissioner.
Has there been anyone else in there
I
recently?
don't believe so. We're not a licensed premise.
Okay.
It wasn't a licensed premises. It is an unusual request, we realize this. However, under circumstances.
Okay.
We made this request in order to, we could do specials, but the cost is just exorbitant. We're trying to save the money.
We understand that. I just want to make sure that I'm looking at the right date for when the prior one was no longer there or didn't have their license expired on.
Thank you.
I have no other questions at that.
Oh, so wait, just to be clear, this is exactly the same building and spot, right?
Yes. Believe so, yes.
Motion to approve request number 25-00707.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00707. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved. All right. Thank you. Let's see. So now we have, can I have a motion on adoption of decisions and orders?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the adoption of decisions and orders for agenda items number 22 through 29.
Second. It's been moved and seconded for adoption of decision and order of agenda items number 22 through 29. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, the decisions and orders are adopted. Okay, adjudications.
Good evening, Commissioners. Deputy Corporation Counsel Mario Everett appearing for the city.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, calling agenda item number 30, Hawaiian Brian's Billiards LCV 24-0037.
Hey, good afternoon. Lee Anderson here, LEEANDERSON, General Manager of Gara Inc. DBA Hawaiian Brian's. Just here to provide some context for that charge that we received.
Mr. Everett, can you please read the charge for agenda item number 30?
Sure. On or about April 11th, 2024, in the city and county of Honolulu, state of Hawaii, licensee employed Michael Nishikawa, last name Nishikawa, in that section of the licensed premises where liquor is served, sold, or consumed, without said employee being properly registered with the Liquor Commission in violation of Rule 3-82-38.5 sub A of the Rules of the Liquor Commission of the city and county of Honolulu.
Mr. Anderson, you can either accept the charge, deny the charge, or plead no contest.
I'd like to deny the charge if possible.
Okay, so you're gonna deny the charge. Okay, so by denying the charge, that there's a few rules we're going to, information we're gonna read into the record.
Okay.
And so you'll be set for a contested case hearing at a later date.
Okay.
Okay, so since you have pled not guilty or denied the charge and wish to return for a contested hearing, there are a few procedures that the commission requires you to follow. First, 7 days before the contested hearing, both the prosecution and the licensee must disclose to each other their proposed exhibits. Exhibits that are not timely disclosed may not be considered at the contested hearing. Second, the parties must disclose to each other the names of all witnesses and the proposed testimony of each witness 7 days before the contested hearing. Witnesses that are not timely disclosed may not be allowed to testify at the contested hearing. Third, each party exhibits must be uploaded to the Liquor Commission's Google Drive by 4 p.m. on the Wednesday before the contested hearing. Information on how that can be accomplished will be provided to the parties and will be available on the Liquor Commission's website. If you have physical evidence that cannot be uploaded to the Google Drive, please be sure to let both the Liquor Commission and the other party know. As a reminder to each party, personal information such as medical information, social security numbers, birth dates, or bank account numbers must be redacted by the party whose exhibit contains that information. You will also get all of this information in a letter mailed to you. Okay, and then you'll be working with Corporation Counsel and Mr. Everett to finalize a date. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else I need to do?
Okay.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, calling agenda item number 31, Jungle Juice Market LLC, LCB 24-0025.
So commissioners, I'm sorry, for this case, Corporation Counsel as well as members of the Liquor Commission have been in contact with the registered agents for Jungle Juice. They've been having significant medical problems that I'm not going to put on record because we're live broadcasting. This normally is not a case where a stipulation and waiver would be accepted. It's just not one of those style. However, given the special facts and circumstances, I did indicate that I was okay with a change of plea, which I do have written and approved. I did indicate to the representative that we needed someone here to represent Jungle Juice before I would accept a change of plea. So with them not being here, the commission can either go for a default judgment, which I'm not inclined to ask for at this point because they did indicate and they are trying to work with Corporation Counsel. So we can either the commission can enter default on its own volition, or it can continue this for the next available setting, and hopefully we get someone here. If no one is present at the next setting, change of plea or not, I will ask for a default judgment.
Yeah, I'm good with continuing to the next available, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay.
We don't need a motion.
I don't think we need a motion.
No.
All right. Okay.
Calling agenda item number 32, Cooney Restaurant and Catering LLC, LCB 23-0144.
Raymond Ho, RAYMOND, last name HO.
Mr. Everett, can you please read the charge?
Yes. That on or about July 1st, 2023, in the city and county of Honolulu, state of Hawaii, licensee without commission approval transferred to another person the licensee's business for which licensee's license was issued, either openly or under any undisclosed agreement, whereby the other person came into possession or control of the business or took any partner or associateship in violation of section 281-41 subsection H of the Hawaii Revised Statutes.
Mr. Ho, you can either accept the charge, deny the charge, or plead no contest.
Can I say something first? No?
So we need to take
Oh,
an
okay.
acceptance of the charge, either it's accept, deny, or no contest. If you,
Yes,
we do allow individuals, if you plead no contest, to give an explanation at the end.
no contest, yeah.
Okay, so motion to accept the plea of no contest?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to accept a plea of no contest. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. A plea of no contest is accepted.
Yeah, done. Mr. Everett, what is your recommendation for agenda item number 32?
This is a first offense within the past 5 years. The recommended fine is $500.
Okay, Mr. Ho, any explanations?
Yeah, that was a filing from the previous owner. We was unaware of that. We bought the business, the old man retired, 80 years old, he retired, and we didn't know until we got the notice, so, yeah. But, yeah, I'll be left with the fine at the end of the day, so asking if possible reducing fine, you know, because it wasn't on our side, it was on the previous owner side. That makes sense?
Yeah, okay, so when did you accept the business? Do you remember when you guys took control
July
of it?
1st, yes.
So July 1st of 2023, you took ownership of the business?
2024.
2024.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Hold on.
Not 2024, sorry, 2023.
Yeah, yeah.
2024 right now, sorry.
okay.
Yeah, 1 year ago.
Okay,
Sorry about that.
okay, so you took ownership of that
Yes.
and those, right? Okay. Okay, so just so you know, right, if you, as we move forward with this, if you, sell a business or you're gonna transfer your
Yeah.
guys, you're doing all the things within a timely manner. And again, right, I understand it was the prior guy, so. My motion is going to be to issue a letter of reprimand for agenda item number 32.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve a penalty of a letter of reprimand. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. A letter of reprimand is approved. Right. All right.
And I believe that is all of my
Thank you.
adjudications. Thank you,
Thank you
Commissioners.
very much. Okay, agenda item number 33, Liquor Commission, discussion of process and procedures outlined in agenda. So the commission may go into executive session pursuant to Hawaii Revised Statute, section 92-4 and subsection 92-5A to consult with the board's attorney on questions and issues on matters pertaining to the board's powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and liabilities relating to processes and procedures of the operations of the Liquor Commission and for personnel issues. I will entertain a motion to go into executive session for this purpose.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, we are in executive session. Okay, we're back from executive session where we were discussing some of the policies and procedures. And streamlining them to discuss with council if that was appropriate. And a internal personnel issue. Okay, calling agenda item number 34, liquor administrator. Mr. Petilos.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Sal Petilos, Administrator of the Honolulu Liquor Commission. And as part of my operations update, I'd just like to let you know that due to Assistant Administrator Hirai's efforts, amendment of Rule Section 3-82-38.15, unlawful discrimination is moving forward.
Okay.
It has gone through Small Business Regulatory Review Board. We received approval to proceed with a public hearing. Notice will be submitted on Monday to the Star Advertiser. So publication will happen in 9/23. And public hearing is scheduled for 10/24/2024.
That's public hearing for us or public hearing for city council?
These only license fee increases go before city council. So we'll be, because we don't anticipate, because there was a great deal of the opportunity to provide testimony. I'm gonna also schedule on that same day decision-making.
Okay.
And that will lop a little time off the processing, and then this will be a good dry run for the bigger one, which I'm gonna start to circulate internally for additional input tomorrow.
All right.
Also, last week, I met with the mayor and the managing director to discuss goals of the agency and our priorities, and which are trying to reduce the licensing backlog and address some of the and continuing to address the recommendations made by Wei Chen in their systems review. Additionally, when it comes to and again, I guess this dovetails into one of those initiatives, which is essentially the body worn cameras. Our special projects coordinator, as well as one of our licensing investigators, met with a third vendor, and so we'll meet and decide which of the possible pieces of equipment we'll take for a pilot. And that will, of course, also help us in terms of writing policies and procedures that will govern the use of body worn cameras in the pilot program.
So I guess there's two aspects of the body worn cameras. There's the devices themselves that people will use.
Right.
And then there's the kind of back end processing systems in terms of record retention
Right.
and the actual content of the video. Are those two separate decisions, or do they come bundled together?
They come bundled together. It appears from the conversations that I know about, or at least our conversations with Honolulu Police Department and looking at their body worn camera equipment. The storage aspect of it is part and parcel of, is provided by the company that provides. So it's a question of, at the end of shift, they dock their cameras, it's uploaded to the cloud, and of course they're identified, classified, so that in case somebody needs it, then they can pull the correct video, and also they also have special software to essentially redact things within the video that may be there. Like, for example, somebody who's just there. So they
Or the face.
Yeah. Also, something near and dear to your heart.
A lot of things.
Yeah. So again, Doug O received the final draft of the scope of work.
Right.
contract extension, and we know that our ability to move forward on data migration, as well as moving forward on the geolocation aspects, on the geolocation part of technology change that we're trying to implement depends upon that. Once Doug finishes looking at the scope of work, he will, of course, send it to you and administration for review and for comment.
Wow, that's great. Thank you very much.
With that, I'm open to any questions you may have.
The FBI was going to be potentially conducting some training. Do we have that scheduled?
Right, so, yeah, so I think I told you that I reached out to, Special Agent Fechtelhofer. You can correct me if I'm wrong in pronouncing that name. And at this point in time, Acting Chief Investigator Ken Takamoto is reaching out to them just to come up with, I think, a timeframe when that can happen. And also what scope of treatment they want to provide. I know they want to talk about acting under color of law, and also about public
corruption.
Public corruption. There may be other things that they'd like to add.
Any other questions? Okay, any announcements?